Good afternoon all. This is the second part of the class Mammalia. So we'll just brief about the general characters which we had in the previous session. That is class mammals, which include the study of mammals is called mammalogy, and the main general characters of mammals are, of course, the presence of mammary glands with which they feed the young ones. Then they have the presence of hair throughout the body, and the mammals have skin glands such as the sebaceous gland and sweat glands, and the sebaceous glands are modified to form the mammary glands. Then presence of diaphragm, which separates the thoracic and the abdominal cavity, presence of different types of teeth, and the presence of a single jaw bone. Then the presence of non-nucleated RBCs, then presence of corpus callosum, the thick band of tissue which connect both the cerebral hemispheres, and the 12 pairs of cranial nerves. This is the summary of what was taught in the previous class, and these are the characters of Mammalia. So, in this class, we have a look into the classification of class Mammalia. Mammalia is classified into three subclasses. The class Mammalia is classified into three subclasses: subclass Prototheria, subclass Metatheria, and subclass Eutheria. This is the broad classification of Mammalia. Prototheria are called commonly the egg-laying mammals. Then subclass Metatheria, they include the pouched mammals like kangaroos. Then subclass Eutheria, Eu means true. They are true placental mammals. This is the classification of class Mammalia. It is broadly classified into three subclasses: subclass Prototheria, subclass Metatheria, and subclass Eutheria. Prototheria are egg-laying, Metatheria are pouched mammals, Eutheria are two placental mammals. Then the subclass Prototheria have order Monotrematum. In this session, we have a detailed look about the subclass Prototheria. Subclass Prototheria, they have the characters of the subclass Prototheria or the egg-laying mammals. They are called the egg-laying mammals. And egg-laying is actually a character of birds. These two are the common examples of egg-laying mammals or Prototheria. They are the primitive organisms. They are the primitive egg-laying mammals, and they possess both reptilian and mammalian characters. That is the important significance of Prototheria. Prototheria have both reptilian and mammalian characters. And this is Echidna. The common examples are Echidna or the spiny anteater, and Platypus or Ornithorhynchus or duck-billed platypus. The beak is that of a duck. That's why it's called a duck-billed platypus. These two are the common examples of class Mammalia. Now coming to the characters, the characters of the Prototherians are: 1. Cloaca is present, and cloaca is the common opening. For cloaca is actually the structure which is present in reptiles. It is a common opening for the genital as well as the excretory purpose. That is the cloaca. Cloaca is the common opening for genital as well as the excretory purpose. So Prototherians have cloaca, that is a character of reptiles too. Then the teeth is present in young, but in adult it is absent. Teeth in young, and in adults the teeth is not present. Then they are oviparous. Oviparous means they lay eggs. They are oviparous animals, means they lay eggs. Egg laying. They are egg laying mammals. They are oviparous, means egg laying, and they are found usually in the Australian region. Australian, Tasmania, New Zealand, those regions they are found. They are found very common in Australian regions. Then mammary glands without teeth. Teeth means nipples. The nipples are absent in the mammary glands. So during nursing the babies, the milk will be ejected from the mammary glands and the babies will lick the milk from the body of the mother. That is the significance of that is the peculiarity of the mammary glands. Mammary glands are present, but apart from the normal mammals like humans, monkeys, or cows, they don't have teeth or nipples which are absent. Then, no corpus callosum. Corpus callosum is a thick band of fibrous tissue which connects the both cerebral hemispheres. The corpus callosum is absent in case of prototherians. Then, pinnae. What is pinnae? Pinnae are external ears. Pinnae are external ears. External ears are absent in case of these prototherians. Just have a look at this picture. They don't have any external ears. Look, they don't have external ear. Here also the external ear is absent. So that is actually a character of reptile. We'll come to it, the comparison of characters, but these are the characters. They don't have external ears. Then they sorry, they don't have external ears, and because they are egg-laying mammals, they have no placenta. These are the general characters of prototherians, and the unique characters or the unique character of this prototherians are the unique character of prototherian is they don't have prototherians is that they don't have what a uterus or they lay eggs. The monotremes or the prototherians, the character is that they lay eggs. That is a unique type of reproduction. They lay eggs. So you can see here they lay eggs. Small eggs are laid. Leathery eggs are laid by this duckbill platypus as well as the prototherians, and the babies are very small and they are taken care of by the adults. Then the egg look like that of a birds. The birds and the reptiles like lizards, crocodiles and birds lay eggs, and that is a character of reptile. Cloaca, that is the unique character. I said it is a common opening for genital as well as a reproductive purpose and no nipples that or without teeth. Then another important feature of this prototherian is that all prototherians, all male prototherians, that is both the prototherians, they have spurs at their ankles. See, this is actually the location of spur or a poison gland. See, this is a spur. They have a spur on its ankles. On their legs, they have a spur in its ankles and they are used for defense and offense. Spur is very pointed structure and they are used for defense and offense. And the peculiarity of this poison is the spur or the pointed structure is to attack the predators. And there is a groove which is found at the base of the spur, and to the spur a poison is secreted from the poison gland. And this picture you can see there is a poison gland at the base of the spur. So from the poison gland a poison is produced and this poison is released to this spur. And the peculiarity is even though both the echidna and platypus have spurs, it is poisonous only in the case of platypus. Platypus only have functional poisonous spur. They have poison with which they can poison even humans. Human beings, human beings are also being attacked by this. When we go near this animals, they will attack and it is poisonous to humans also. And the poison is in such a way that it can even kill a dog. So that much poisonous it is. So the poisonous spur is present in the duckbill platypus. But it is not poisonous in the case of echidna, but it is present. The spur is present in both echidna and platypus, but only functional in the case of duckbill platypus. Now, coming to the reproduction, you can see the ovaries are larger than other mammals. The ovaries are larger than the other mammals because they are from the ovaries arises the oviducts which open into the common cloaca, and that is why it is called monotreme. The name monotremata came because of the presence of a common opening called the cloaca for the in the reproductive structure, and the milk is secreted, I said, from the mammary glands, and it is flowing on the fur of the mother, and from that only the female, the babies will lick the blood. And coming to the number or fecundity or the number of eggs laid by this animals are the platypus, they lay 1 to 2 eggs, and the echidna will lay only 1 egg in its that is its breeding time. And another peculiarity is the babies have teeth, but the adults don't have teeth. So the presence of teeth our teeth are absent in case of adults. Teeth is present only in young ones. Please note that too. These are the unique characters of prototherians. And coming to the distribution, I said they are usually distributed in the Australian region, and they are also found in Tasmania, and they use the platypus. It is aquatic. Platypus is called duckbill platypus, and the duckbill platypus they can swim in water. And the but echidna is of course is a terrestrial form. Then the this is tachyglossus or aculeatus, that is echidna. Echidna or tachyglossus aculeatus is called the spiny anteater because of the presence of spines. The spines are very strong and they are called spiny anteaters or tachyglossus aculeatus. And the appearance is, the peculiarity of the appearance is the peculiarity of its appearance is they have a short brown or black fur, even though, but it is the fur is having spines. You can see in this image, they have spines all over its body. And this is the adult echidna, and they have a long slender snout. See, you can see a snout here. They have a snout. Adults don't have teeth. Then they are short. They have a short and stubby tail. And this is a picture which shows the adaptation of echidna. When a person or a predator when attacks a echidna, it takes the shape of a ball. It look like simply a ball. It will keep its head inside and it will roll into a ball. And this is actually an adaptation of this echidna. When disturbed by the predators, the echidna will roll into the shape of a ball, exposing the spines only, so that the predators will leave it and go. And most of the predators include the man, dog, there are many predators of this echidna. So this is a short brown, this is Tachyglossus aculeatus. Then habitat, I said it is commonly found. They are found in the Australian region, Tasmania and New Guinea. And the echidna, they are found in forest, desert regions as well as in the fields. And they are actually agile animals. And coming to the descriptive nature of this echidna are the body is divisible into head, trunk and tail. And at the head region, there is a snout. The body divisible into head, neck and trunk is a character of a typical mammalian. Then externally, neck and body is indistinct. You cannot distinguish between the neck and the body. And hair, the presence of hair is a character of what the mammals, but the hairs is present only at the base of spines. The body is covered with spines and the hair is present at the base of the spines and lower surface of the base of the hairs. Then of course head have a snout. Then eyes are small without nictitating membrane and external ears are absent. The tongue is long and sticky and they are anteaters, and the tongue is long and sticky and teeth are absent in adults. Then the girdles, that is the forelimbs and hind limbs are like reptile and they have sharp claws for attacking the predators and for digging open the nest of eggs. The, the second digit of hind limb, this is another point which has to be noted. the second limb of a hind limb, second digit of the hind limb has a long and curved toilet claw, and this toilet claw is meant to clean the spines, because when they are moving, this dirt will get accumulated, or the dusty particles or the parts of leaves, etc., will be present on the will get accumulated in between the spines. So this toilet claw, as the name signifies, it's meant to clean the spines of this animals. The tarsus of the male has grooved horny poison spout. Then other peculiarities. This is another one point which has to be noted, and another point which has to be noted is gynecomastism. That is, the male possess mammary glands. Both the males and the females possess mammary glands. So in case of mammals, actually the presence of mammary glands is a character of the females, but in case of this egg-laying mammals, the males also have functional mammary glands with which secrete milk. So the males also nourish the babies, and this is known as gynecomastism. Gynec means the feminine characters are shown by the males. So, gynecomastism is shown by these prototherians, where both parents nourish the young ones. So, parental care is shown by both the males as well as the females. And the peculiarity of nipples, the mammary glands, they lack nipples. Then, mammary glands, how the structure is, they open inside a ventral abdominal pouch. And when the babies are actually carried in a small abdominal pouch by these adults, and the eggs are transferred from the cloaca into the pouch. They have a small temporary pouch, not like that of a kangaroo, but still they have a small temporary pouch in which the young ones are reared. The young ones will grow in the pouch of the mother for few months. That is for 5 to 6 weeks or so. It will be kept in the pouch of the mother. After that, spines will arise. Then the babies will be kept in the nested areas. So, they have the adults have an abdominal pouch with apertures, and the eggs are transferred by the mother into this pouch, where they are nourished with the milk. Milk will be secreted through the will be flowing over the fur from which the babies lick it. And the defensive, I said, the echidna has the ability to roll into a ball-like structure when it is attacked. So these are the common characters of echidna. And coming to the diet of echidna, they have a short beak. They have a short beak, and they have a protrusible tongue. See, this is a protrusible tongue, and they have a sticky protrusible tongue with which they feed on ants. That's why it's called ant eater. This is a spiny ant eater. Because they have spines on its body, they are called spiny ant eater. And the peculiarity of the tongue is it is very sticky, so that the moment it puts the tongue into the termite nest or into the nest of an ant, so many insects will get sticked on the tongue. That is the peculiarity of the tongue. The tongue is protrusible and sticky, and they have the saliva can neutralize the formic acid which is present in the body of ants. Definitely the acid which is secreted by the ant or the termites is the formic acid, and the formic acid is neutralized by the saliva of this echidna. So that is the adaptation of the animal with its feeding behavior. Protrusible tongue which is sticky. Third is the saliva can neutralize the formic acid. Then, this is mentioned. They can utilize the formic acid which is produced by the ants. Now, the life cycle. About 23 days after mating, the eggs is laid in the mother's little pouch, and usually during breeding season only the male and female come together. Other times they are found in different places, not in the same. We call it niche or so. So, about 23 days or after 23 days of mating, the eggs are laid by the females, and the eggs are kept in the pouch. There's a little pouch in the body of mother, and it is kept in the pouch. Then about 10 days, the echidna hatches blind. It is very small, it is hairless, and they are kept in the pouch for 2 to 3 months. In the temporary pouch, they are kept for 2 to 3 months. And after that, the spines will appear. When the spines started growing slowly, because the spines will prick the mother's body. So when the spines start growing, the babies will be put in the burrow. And then also they will be nourished by this milk by both the males and the females. That is, both the males and females show parental care by nourishing the babies. So the baby echidna after this 2 to 3 months will learn to eat ants, and then they will grow into its own by its own. They started feeding by its own and they will lead an independent life. This is the life cycle. So 23 babies will be in the temporary pouch for 2 to 3 months. After that they will be developing spines and then they will be put into in the burrows. After that they live by their own. Then these are the common predators of echidna. Echidna, the common predators are dogs, of course. The dogs, the domestic dogs, the wild dogs, then the large lizards, fox, cats, eagles, Tasmanian devils. These are the common predators of this animal. They, they are being attacked by these predators. And of course, with the help of the spur, they attack the predators too. And coming to the importance of speciality of prototherians is they are called the connecting links. The echidna or the prototherians are called connecting links. What is a connecting link? What is a connecting link? The name signifies connecting means it connects between two things. That's what's known as connecting. So animals which exhibit the characters of two adjacent taxonomic groups are called connecting links. Animals which show the characters of two different groups are called connecting links. Animals exhibit the characters of two adjacent groups. So, in case of echidna, the characters are, or the prototherians, the echidna or the spiny anteater show the characters of reptiles and mammals. The common thing which we have said is they lay eggs. Echidna lay eggs. So laying egg is not a character of mammals. We human beings don't lay eggs. So egg laying is a character of reptiles. So echidna is considered to be the connecting link between the reptiles and mammals. Why? Because they show the characters of both the reptiles and the mammals. Then coming to the mammalian characters. We have a close look at some of the mammalian characters. Why it's considered to be the connecting link. So these are the mammalian characters, the monotremes. They are closely related to the marsupials. Actually, they are more closely related to the pouch mammals rather than the placental mammals. But they are considered to be evolved from the reptiles. Then, the mammalian characters are air breathing. With the help of lungs, they breathe. We have described the general characters. Air breathing is a character of the mammals. Then, endothermy. We said they have a constant, mammals have a constant internal body temperature. And these are the mammalian characters which are which are shown by this prototherians. Endothermy, or they have a warm-blooded nature, and the RBCs are non-nucleated. Non-nucleated RBC is a character of this, is a character of the mammals. Then they have mammary glands. They have mammary glands with which they feed the young ones. But mammary glands are devoid of teeth or nipples. Then they have a furred body. That means the body is covered with hair. The body is covered with hair, and they have a single jawbone. See, a jawbone is only single on which the teeth is present. Jawbone is not a jointed jawbone. It is a single jawbone, and on the single jawbone, teeth are found. And they have three bones in the middle ear. The three bones. There are three bones in the middle. The three bones are the three bones. The three bones are present in the middle ear, that is malleus, incus, and stapes. Malleus, incus, and stapes are the three small bones which is present in the middle ear, and these are the characters. These are the common characters of these mammals, which are shown by this prototherians. They have air breathing structures, lungs, then endothermy, constant internal body temperature, non-nucleated RBCs, mammary glands, furred body or body covered with hair. They have skin glands, then a single lower jawbone with teeth, and three bones are present in the ear, that is, and three bones are present in the ear, that they are malleus, incus, and stapes. And coming to the reptilian characters, these are the reptilian characters, that is absence of pinnae. Pinnae are external ears. Pinnae or external ears are absent. External ears or pinnae are absent. External ears or pinnae are absent. This is a reptilian character. Then presence of cloaca. Here you can see cloaca. See in this picture, cloaca is found. Cloaca is a common opening for the genital as well as the reproductive purposes. That's cloaca in case of reptiles. Mammals don't have cloaca. Mammals have separate opening for reproductive as well as the genital purposes. Excretory, we have different openings for excretion as well as reproductive purposes. But this prototherians have cloaca only, and that is a reptilian character. Then monotremes have a reptile-like, this shoulder girdle. They have the pectoral girdle is well developed with coracoids, precoracoids, and the T-shaped interclavicle. They have the coracoid bones and the T-shaped interclavicle bone in the pectoral girdle. Pectoral girdle means the girdle which it supports the forelimbs, the hands. Then the other reptilian characters are they have ribs and vertebral processes, and the peculiarity of this what the peculiarity of the vertebra is they have no epiphysis. Epiphysis is absent in case of vertebra. Vertebra lack epiphysis. Then important thing is I said the prototherians are more close to the pouched mammals or the kangaroos. So they have a epipubic bone at the pelvic region, and this epipubic bone is actually the character of a pouched mammal or a marsupial. What is the purpose of this epipubic bone? It is meant to support the pouch. The pouched mammals like kangaroo have pouch, and that pouch is supported by this epipubic bones. And this prototherians also have epipubic bones or which help in supporting the marsupial. Then they have don't have corpus callosum. See, this is a corpus callosum. Corpus callosum is a thick band of tissue which is innervated with nerves, and this thick band of tissue or corpus callosum help in holding the two cerebral hemispheres together. Corpus callosum is a unique character of this mammals which help in holding the two cerebral hemispheres together. So in prototherians, corpus callosum is absent. Corpus callosum is absent in case of prototherians. The, they are oviparous. Oviparous means they lay eggs. Oviparous means they lay egg. Here you can see large ovary. Large ovaries. Ovaries are large. They have large ovary. They have large ovary with the oviducts which lead into the vagina, and the uterus is absent because they are not rearing the babies inside the body. The uterine structures are absent in case of this prototherians. Embryonic development is same as that of the reptiles. Why? Because they lay eggs and the development of the baby takes place inside the egg. And so the embryonic development is same as that of the reptiles. The cervical ribs are present. At the cervical region, the ribs are present. That is the character of reptiles. And there are no epiphyses for vertebrae. There are no epiphyses. What epiphysis is? Epiphysis is actually the center of ossification. In the vertebra, a certain region, the ossification or the deposition of calcium is higher. And this ossification is actually help in holding the weight of the organism. The vertebra will be having a small epiphysis-like structure, and this epiphysis is formed as a result of ossification, and this epiphysis helps in maintaining a erect posture for this organism. So it helps in holding the weight or supporting the weight of the individual when they are standing. That is known as epiphysis. So epiphysis is absent in vertebrate. Then the testes are abdominal. That's also a character of reptiles. Testes are abdominal in location and the oviducts lack uterus. I said there is no oviduct lack uterus because they are oviparous animals. Then the embryonic development is same as that of the reptiles. So these are the characters of Prototherians. So Prototherians are the first subclass of class Mammalia. Their significances, they are called the egg-laying mammals. And importances, they are considered to be the connecting link between the reptiles as well as the mammals, as they share or they show the characters of both the reptiles as well as the mammals. Then they lay eggs and they have a poisonous spur, and unique features are they have a poisonous spur with which they attack the predators, and second unique feature is they show gynecomastism, with that means both the males and the females have the mammary glands which are functional, with which they nourish the young ones, and the mammary glands are devoid of nipples or teeth. And this they rear the babies inside the pouch for a few days, and then they will be transferred to the burrow. And they are the echidna is called spiny and eater, and they are adapted to that mode of living with a protrusible tongue with a sticky saliva, and they they with a sticky saliva, and they are considered to be the connective link between both the reptiles and the mammals. So with this I conclude. Thank you.